Enjoying the show? You can help others find it and enjoy it too by giving us a 5-star rating or review. If you feel like reaching out to us with a question or comment, you can send us an email at mywifetherd@gmail.com. And don't forget to visit our website at mywifethedietitian.com, as well as our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy the show. It's Rob and Sandra from My Wife the Dietitian, and this is Nutrition Nuggets.
Hi, Rob.
Hello, Sandra.
There's a listener question. I love those questions from the listeners.
Thank God for the listener questions, because I don't know that we could think these questions up.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I get a lot of questions from many different people in my life.
Oh, that's true. But these are genuine. I like that it's like genuine. It's like we say, if someone has a question, odds are someone else has the same question. So it's kind of like we're answering two people's questions.
I think this is a question you've had or a comment. I don't like the texture of steel cut oats. Can I just use instant oats? Are they still healthy?
Yes, I've said that, but it's also that steel cut oats take a little bit more time to prepare.
Yes.
And I like the quick oats because they're quick.
Right.
And I don't have to wait to eat. That's one of my pet peeves.
Right. And I think you're similar to many people running out the door. A lot of my clients are using instant oats, and they are wondering if they can just keep using those. So let's discuss this. What's the difference?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No, I have no idea.
Didn't you ask me this the other day?
Well, I'm going to pretend I didn't. I have a little bit of idea because we did discuss this already, but I'm going to pretend I have no idea because that's honestly how I was before we discussed it. So I'm just like the rest of the listeners. I have no idea what the difference is. Other than steel cut oats takes longer to cook and it has a bit more coarse, like finished texture.
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely chewier and almost crunchier.
Mm-hmm.
And they definitely take longer.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also the old-fashioned rolled oats and the instant oats. So they're all processed a little bit differently. But the processing actually affects the glycemic index and the way that your body responds to them.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you said instant oats. Is that the same as the quick oats? And the minute, there's 1 minute oats, there's quick oats, there's minute oats, there's, what did you just say? Quick oats?
There's lots of different versions, isn't there? I want to read this little thing in the Food Lover's Companion by Sharon and Ron Herbst.
Oh, your favorite authors.
This is a cool little book. So oats, according to a definition in Samuel Johnson's 1755 Dictionary of the English Language, oats were, in quotes, a grain which in England is generally given to horses, but which in Scotland supports the people. Since oats are by far the most nutritious of the cereal grasses, it would appear that the Scots were ahead of the rest of us. Today, whole oats are still used as animal fodder. Humans don't usually consume them until after the oats have been cleaned, toasted, hulled, and cleaned again, after which time they become oat groats, which still contain most of the original nutrients. So oat groats can be cooked and served as cereal or prepared in the same manner as rice and used as a side dish or in a dish such as salad or stuffing. When steamed and flattened with huge rollers, oat groats become regular rolled oats, also called old-fashioned oats, and they take about 15 minutes to cook. And the quick cooking rolled oats are groats that have been cut into several pieces before being steamed and rolled into thinner flakes. Though they cook in about 5 minutes, many think the flavor and texture are never quite as satisfying as with regular rolled oats. Old-fashioned oats and quick cooking oats can usually be interchanged in recipes. Instant oats, however, are not interchangeable because they're made with cut groats that have been pre-cooked and dried before being rolled. This pre-cooking process softens the oat pieces that after being combined with a liquid, the mixture can turn baked goods such as muffins or cookies into gooey lumps.
Oh, interesting.
Most instant oatmeal is packaged with salt, sugar, and other flavorings. And then here's the steel cut. Scotch oats or steel cut oats or Irish oatmeal are all names for groats that have been cut into 2 to 3 pieces and not rolled. They take considerably longer to cook than rolled oats and have a decidedly chewy texture.
Hmm.
And then the oat flour is made from the groats that have been ground into powder. And it does not contain any gluten, except in Canada, I know that people with celiac disease can't use oats because the cross-contamination of how they process oats,
Oh, I see.
unless it's a gluten-free oat.
Right. The potential that there's cross-contamination.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a bit of a definition of all those questions you just asked me.
Yeah. So the instant oats, which includes like the little package of flavored ones plus the ones I use, which are like the minute oats, I guess, or the quick oats, which I think are the same thing, although they have different textures.
Yeah.
Even those two.
Right.
And you'd think they're kind of the same because they're called quick oats and minute oats, but they're not the same thing. They're slightly different. One's a bit more flaky, I guess, and one's a bit more like you get like a pudding out of it almost. It's like they're less flaky and more like, I don't know. It's like a powder almost.
Yeah, like the instant is very, very fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So actually, if you like people that wear their continuous glucose monitors, they'll see that eating instant oats, their blood sugar spikes after eating that soon after. Whereas with steel cut oats, it takes a while and it doesn't spike as high.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And is that because it had, you said the instant oat had sugar, salts,
Oh, and it's
stuff?
not even like, even if just it's regular without sugar,
Yeah,
it's just the instant oats.
the oats itself.
Yeah, because of the glycemic index.
I see.
So the glycemic index for steel cut is much lower than instant.
Hmm.
And then the rolled oats is in the middle.
Wow. I didn't realize there's so much to know about oats.
You didn't, but you have an Irish background.
And I eat them every day. I should really understand all this stuff.
Well, I guess it's Irish. Yeah. Wasn't it called
Yeah, it was like the food of the gods for Irish people.
Irish oatmeal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Scots.
Yeah, there's actually a product. It's Scots. I have to say it properly.
Oatmeal.
Scots porridge oats.
Okay.
That's how it's pronounced. You can buy it on Amazon, and there's a dude in a kilt throwing a big stone or
We're not
a shop.
sponsored or anything from
Oh,
them,
we should be,
Yeah,
though.
really. Anyways, okay, so the steel cut are the least processed. So
are they the groats then? Is that what, when you said
they're the whole oat groats
so that's steel cut then?
chopped into pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the instant are pre-cooked and dried. So they're more processed.
Mm-hmm.
So the texture with the steel cut oats are much chewier and it takes longer to cook. And actually, we've been using the crock pot
Mm-hmm.
lately,
Mm-hmm.
and I just make them like I kind of put them on overnight on slow. And then we have like steel cut oats that are ready to eat. They're kind of like, a little bit more convenient that way.
It's funny because I keep forgetting that you've made those. And I go to get my cereal, start getting my cereal ready, and it's right in front of the oatmeal cupboard where we've got all our fixings for the oatmeal.
Right.
And I'm still in a sleepy stupor, and I go to open the cupboard, and I look, and I'm like, oh, it's already here. So it's already warm and ready to eat. I just have to add all my stuff to it still, but the oatmeal part's
What
there.
stuff?
And, well, all my nuts and seeds and raisins and fruit and bits that I add to it. But the
Awesome.
oatmeal part's there. And it's like, oh yeah, right on.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, oatmeal is actually super healthy, eh? It has we've talked about this before, the soluble fiber, but it has a type of fiber called beta glucan. And this is really helpful for helping lower cholesterol. It actually says it right on the package. Oat fiber helps reduce cholesterol. And that's a nutrition claim that they can put on there because it's been shown in studies that it does that.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps reduce cholesterol. That actually helps with cardiovascular disease risk. And it helps lower blood sugars because of that soluble fiber.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And using oats is good for your gut biome, which helps with your
With the bathroom biome.
yeah, it helps with preventing constipation. Um, it's mostly soluble fiber, so you need to drink enough water through the day to help that soluble fiber work, right?
Yeah, otherwise it's just like a big log in your stomach. Literally.
I don't think this log is in your stomach. It comes out
No,
anyways.
I just mean it's a big it's a big lump that's just
Okay.
it doesn't break down. It's
You're
just it's
right.
like this
Maybe
big
that's what you see at the end, but
lump.
anyways. Yeah, it
It's a
actually
pre-log.
the pre-log.
Yeah.
You're funny. I like that you put the nuts in there. So you add nuts and seeds and fruit. So the berries and all the, ground flaxseed and chia and hemp hearts and wheat germ. We did a whole episode on wheat germ.
Mm-hmm.
So all those are really elevating the nutritional profile of your morning breakfast, your oatmeal. So oatmeal is the same as porridge, but
Yeah.
oats is different because oats are the ingredient that you can make, muffins with, or you can add oats to different recipes. And if you just cook oats, then you make oatmeal,
Right.
which is porridge.
Oatmeal is made from oats,
That's right.
as is porridge. It's
Yeah.
just a different name for oatmeal.
Right.
It's more fun to say pottage, right?
Pottage.
It's
Okay.
hard. It's hard to. You got to practice that one.
I'll let you do that.
I
So it increases our good bacteria in the gut, good gut bacteria. And it actually helps the satiety hormone, the peptide YY, that it helps us feel full after eating oatmeal.
You know, it's funny. After 5 years of doing this podcast, you're still saying things I've never heard before, like the peptide YY. Never heard that.
Really?
Really? That's maybe because we've never done an episode on oats before.
Which is so incredible because I think we talk about your breakfast, which is oats,
All the time.
all the time. I can't believe we haven't done an episode on it.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks to the listener who sent the question, that helps.
Yeah, there we go. Now finally we've heard about peptide YY too.
PYY.
I know what's in my cereal now.
No, that's not in it. It's in your body.
Oh, that's in my body.
It's a hormone that it affects your hunger, and it says that you're satisfied.
Oh, that's why when I eat my breakfast, I'm not hungry till like lunch.
Right.
I don't have a morning snack typically.
No.
Not usually. I'm usually pretty satiated because of my peptide YY.
Your natural GLP-1 is kicking in.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Interesting.
Anyways, that's another discussion. But there are some people that are on restricted diets and they cannot have oats. So I talked about the celiac.
Mm-hmm.
So that because of cross-contamination, and they have to have a gluten-free diet. So even though there's no gluten in oats, the cross-contamination of how the oats grow and how they're processed, a lot of times they can touch the wheat and then be affected.
Yeah, they contaminate the whole bag, the whole process.
And then there's the autoimmune protocol. Remember we talked to Brian Bento from Get Saucy?
Remember.
Yeah, he made that sauce for people that had autoimmune conditions that had a lot of allergies to food.
Mm-hmm.
So for some people, they have to be on a grain-free diet, and that would mean they wouldn't have oats. But hopefully they can get back to eating oats one day. With a lot of these restrictive diets, that's what I do is I help people get back, reintroduce those foods that they've had to restrict.
It's not a forever thing then.
A lot of times it's not. With the celiac, it's a different story, but yeah.
Oh,
And
interesting.
then there's other like trends going around, like lectins, like the anti-nutrients, or phytic acid that are in oats that bind the zinc and iron and reduce the absorption of those minerals.
Hmm.
But if we're cooking oats and we're preparing them in a way that you would eat them, you're breaking down the phytic acid and you're reducing those lectins.
Yeah. So
So,
don't eat it raw.
yeah. So you put them with, you cook them. That's
Cook
right.
them. Cook your oats.
Cook your
It's a good way
oats.
to do it. Yeah. A lot more enjoyable that way too, I
Even
find.
my overnight oats, I cook them and then I add the moisture to them. Like I'll cook the oats like in the crock pot. So I cook the oats for all of us, right?
Hmm.
And then I put a little bit of oats in the mason jar and add all my nuts and seeds and fruit and then the um, milk or yogurt or soy milk, whatever type of milk in there. And then put it upside down and eat it in the next day.
Oh, actually, I was saying I was kind of joking about eating them raw, but I recall mixing them with yogurt
Yeah, it's
to just moisten it,
mhm.
but that doesn't cook it.
It doesn't cook it, but it prepares it in a way.
I guess so, but I wonder if it needs to be like cooked with heat to break down the
You're probably going to
whatever.
get more minerals if you're breaking it down, like cooking it.
Hmm.
So your body can absorb those minerals better than if it's not cooked.
Right.
So I hope we answered the question. In a quarter cup of oats. So in steel cut oats, there's about 5 grams of protein. Did you know there's protein in oats?
I did.
Okay.
And I knew that I think there's more protein in steel cut oats. I think that's the one thing I did know.
They're almost the same.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The protein's not a lot different. The fiber's not a lot different. It's just the way that your body um, absorbs.
Processes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. It is a little surprising that there's protein, like that much protein in oatmeal, though. I think I was surprised when I saw that the
Yeah.
first time. Yeah.
All grains have some protein.
Yeah.
Rice is pretty low.
But
There's
that's almost like an egg. That's a pretty substantial amount for grains, I think.
Oats are really a nutrient rich grain. It's
Mm.
loaded
Mm.
with nutrition and they also have antioxidants.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because they're plant based and they have antioxidants that help with your nitric oxide that helps reduce blood pressure
Mm-hmm.
because it helps your blood vessels.
Right.
So, any way to get a little bit more nitric oxide, we talk about beets, like eating beets, because that's like naturally high in nitric oxide.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's however you eat your oats, it's good to include, and even if it's instant, steel cut, there's like a continuum of like very nutrient rich and less nutrient rich.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get much more benefit from the steel cut and then like rolled and quick oats and then instant, the kind of the least nutritious.
Right. Okay.
They're all good, but if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Okay. Does that answer the question?
I think
I
that.
don't like the texture of steel cut oats. Can I just use instant oats? You can, but you're not going to get as much of the nutritional benefit out of the instant oats. And if you have blood sugar concerns, then I would highly recommend, even if you use a crock pot and cook your steel cut oats that way. So just like plan ahead a bit, and then you're going to get more benefit from those steel cut oats. And we did actually, I think we talked about somewhere at some point about the idea of using organic with the oats. We do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We did talk about that.
Because that's the other concern that a lot of people have is like glyphosate,
Mm-hmm.
which is a pesticide they spray on oats. And it's just the nature of when they harvest oats, it's more damp. And so they spray the glyphosate just before they harvest. And so using organic, you'll probably get less of that pesticide. And if you're eating oats all the time, which we do get the organic, and it actually is about the same price
Yeah, it seems like it.
locally for
Yeah.
us, but yeah, we're lucky, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah.
The one thing I noticed too with when you cook the steel cut oats, if I just put them in a bowl and ate them as is, they'd feel quite coarse. But like I say, I add a bunch more stuff to it. I add a bit more water. And so that softens them a bit. So if you don't like the texture of this straight up steel cut oats, try adding a bit of water to it or applesauce or something to like more moisture to soften them down a bit more.
Totally.
Because I think by the time they're cooked, I'm guessing they're more susceptible to, like they'll absorb more water at that point, I bet. And you can soften them a bit more just before you eat them.
Yeah. They're pretty soft after the crock pot.
Yeah. After sitting for a night in the crock pot.
And actually, it's funny. I noticed in the cupboard we have instant, like a few different instant, because we're not the only ones shopping in this house. We do have kids. So there's steel cut instant.
Oh, look
interesting.
at that.
And then there's the regular instant oatmeal. So this is like the regular, meaning no flavor added. So the steel cut oats instant is brown. It says brown sugar cinnamon. So it's kind of like comparing plain yogurt and flavored yogurt. The steel cut brown sugar cinnamon instant oatmeal has way more sugar than the instant oatmeal that's regular.
Well, that's no surprise.
And it's not steel cut.
No, but it's they've added sugar to it.
I know, but you think, oh, well, this is steel cut, so it must be more healthy.
I see. Yeah, what you're saying.
But the regular, because there's no sugar added, has less.
But compared to
it has zero sugar per sachet, it says.
What's the cooking time on that steel cut instant?
3 minutes.
And versus what?
2 minutes.
So it's a minute longer to cook the steel cut.
Yeah. Yeah. So interesting. We don't usually use the instant, I like getting the bags of oatmeal. I think it's better cost. It's better like budget friendly if you buy the bag and then just use what you need.
More economical.
Yeah.
I think that's the word you're looking for.
Thank you. It's a long day.
Yes, it is.
Can't think.
I don't find there's enough oatmeal in those little bags either.
Yeah.
I need a big portion.
And I have, when people say they have like peaches and cream, instant oats, like that's what they use, I suggest maybe buying some quick oats and putting the instant peaches and cream, and then adding
more oats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that like you're diluting it.
Dilute it. Yeah, there you got the word.
See, I got the word this time. Yes, you did. That's right. Okay, that's it.
All right, that's all we're going to tell you about oats.
I think we told a lot.
Well, yeah, we told you everything. Okay, everything we know. All right, well, there you go. Hopefully that was enjoyable and educational. You can check out our website for more enjoyable educational information as well. There's lots there to peruse. You can sign up for our weekly newsletter as well. That's free to join. There's a link for that on our website, which is mywifethedietitian.com. You can send us your questions like our listener did today. It's mywifetherd@gmail.com. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Feel free to reach out to us there as well. And if you're liking the show, let us know. We love hearing your comments, your questions, your ideas, all that stuff. It's super helpful. And if you like it, I bet your friends would too. So be sure to share with them. So that is it for today. We will be back next Tuesday on our new regular episode day, Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's our 2026 episode days. So yeah, until then, have a fantastic week. Thanks for joining us today on My Wife the Dietitian. If you like what you heard, don't be shy. Leave us a comment or review, and be sure to share our podcast with your friends. If you'd like to hear more, hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on our social media pages for updates, episode trailers, and other odds and ends. For more info and links on what we discussed on today's episode, check the show notes. We'll be back next week with another informative and fun-filled episode.